Will I ever be remembered? Am I going to leave something behind that affects the future lives of others? When does my suffering end? Hey there, as you know, in the course of our lives, we always have things we love, but they're not really remembered as they used to. So for any of you youngsters that are over the age of 14, I will educate you. And as for the 13 or younger people, respectfully, get out of my sight. You have better things to do, like, I don't know, being not very hygienic. Being forgotten is probably a person's worst nightmare. Think about it. You don't want to live a regular life that you enjoy living. You want your life to transcend other lives. You want to be remembered for something, which is great. A lot of pieces of fiction are remembered and loved for what they are. And some people remember other things from other genres of media, but I think when someone says the word forgotten, it doesn't necessarily mean that they have forgotten you. But I think that just means that no one talks about you anymore, because as soon as someone mentions the thing you forgot, you most likely remember it again. This same thing happened when I forgot how good the Spectacular Spider-Man is. But when I came across it again, it felt like all my memories of watching it as a kid came back. But this only works for memories you have gained in a reasonable age for you to start remembering stuff that are significant. So I don't want to hear, oh, actually, I was reminded that I fell down the stairs when I was a baby, but I don't remember it. Yeah, that's because you're a baby. You can't remember anything in that age, brother. Anyway, certain things in media I feel like should not be forgotten, like Adventure Time. Now, here's a little game. Name one kid that watches Adventure Time and is not watching some mid-ass kid shit like Skibbity Toilet or Typical Mid. A lot of the things that are being consumed, I just question. Did any of you learn your goddamn lesson? How do you go from making peak to making deep? It's almost like they're forgetting what made these things so good, no pun intended. When you discuss the concept of being forgotten, it goes for so much shit. Kids are growing up with filth, and the people filming the next generation of shows are making things that are forgotten after watching them, because they make things that have nothing to remember. And if you're a movie guy who just watches movies to fill that gaping hole of loneliness, you will forget about this and not forget about this. And I think that the best way to really not forget and not let the next generation forget is to pass things on. In the good words of my man Solid Snake, you need to pass the torch on things that deserve to be passed on. Take that, Mom. That was a video game quote from one of the greatest video games of all time. An example is shows. We grew up with them as kids, and the reason for that is, well, because, I'm not gonna lie, the shows that we watched are 1,000 times better than the shit they watched. Think about it, it's our job as the people who have consumed Peak to pass it on so it never gets forgotten. And it's also our job to show our children what actual dog shit looks like. I swear the day Invincible ends will be the day where it will never be forgotten, because it's a classic at this point. Passing things on is not just some annoying thing that your kid remembers. It's a moment of preservation. Let's be honest here, movies and shows aren't as good as they used to be. Sure, it might be in a somewhat good spot, but movies now are just bad. Not even funny bad, but miserable garbage bad. So if I make this video and convince you to preserve your shows and pass them on to the next generation, I have successfully did something with my life, other than sitting in my basement and writing this script. And of course, I don't have much to say about this topic other than like and subscribe for more content like this. Now I gotta talk like this because my mom is in the other room and she's in the washroom right now. So, I don't have any other room to record this. So, yeah, this video has, went through a few rewrites because of me not liking the script as much. And yeah, hopefully next video is 100 times better, even though this video is still good. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. Bye. Hopefully the audio finishes and the video finishes and stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.